Good morning. It's Friday. It's 10 to 9. I'm only just getting up. This is ridiculous this week. So this morning's blog is very, very quickly to say I'm having toast. There's the toast going cooked. And hopefully in the corner now will be the completed article. I have got butters for today, and the chicken that I didn't eat yesterday will be eaten today. And just very quickly to say that walk I said I was going to go on last night didn't happen because I opened the front door, made one step out, and the heavens literally opened. I think that was somebody saying, I'm going nowhere. But I managed to potter around the house and get it up to my 9,000 steps, so I have hit the daily goal at least. I just wanted to get a few more in there just to make sure it was easier to get the weekly goal. But I'll try and do that again today. At the minute it looks like blue sky, so hopefully when I come home tonight it'll be quite nice and we can do that. Good evening. Good news. The chicken has fully defrosted. It's only taken 36 hours. That's kind of scary. So, obviously, I was very, very brief this morning. I didn't take the picture of the toast, so you won't see it in the top corner. But what you will see, just covering this little sign on my fridge, is the butties I had for dinner, which were nice. It was chicken, so it's from a roast chicken sort of thing that's been cut up in muffins. Gorgeous, loved it. And I'm having chicken for tea. So it's a chicken day today. It happens sometimes. I'm going to go back to jacket potato today, and then from there I'm also going to put some, should we go peas and carrots? Yeah, peas and carrots sound good to me, so we'll put that with it as well. Not a lot else to say at the minute for today, but I will be going for a walk afterwards as well, just to try and get me steps up. I'm currently on, if I can get this to change, 6,961. I don't know if you can see that. Hopefully you can. And I need to increase that to minimum 9,000, but I'm going to try and overachieve again. And then overachieve tomorrow should mean I'm guaranteed to finish the week good. You're going to see more updates at the weekend than you are going to during the week, I think, mainly because of work commitments. But this is basically where I'm at today. Okay, so within 2 seconds of cutting that film, I didn't remember what I said, so I put peas and carrots in. That's all boiling nicely. I'll be putting a plate on top of that in a few minutes. And I've got both my chicken and my jack potato in there. The jack potato's already had its time, but I'm keeping it in there in the oven, keeps it nice and warm. The chicken, as you can see, is still raw. It's got, if this will focus, quite some time to go. But that'll keep it nice and warm, so that's fine. I've taken the opportunity to do a bit of washing as well, including Little Miss Naughty. I actually used Little Miss Naughty to put my meat on. And I've left my fridge door open, so I'll stick it down there, nice and low down. And get tomorrow's meat out, which is a nice pork loin steak. It's actually a remnant from having tenants several years ago. That was from my very first tenant, 2011. He had a little girl who generally ate off that plate. So obviously she'll be quite old now thinking about it. So that's why I have that plate there. And I say it's just a nice easy one to put the meat on. The Disney ones, however, they were bought for me for my birthday. In fact, possibly, I think they might have been bought when I first moved into the house. I went to a trip to Orlando, Florida, shortly afterwards, and I think either my parents or my sister may have bought it me for that Christmas that followed, which makes some sort of sense. I can't remember for certain though, but it is something that's definitely come from Florida, I can tell you that much. So that's the unique articles. There is actually this here as well, which is from Florida, which has only ever been used decoratively, and it holds some stuff which doesn't really need to be held. Some tablets in there, screws. I don't even know why I've got some silicone J, but hey, a knife sharpener. What are the tablets? Claritin. Oh yeah, so that'll be hay fever. And I've got this glass here, which has come from Disneyland Paris. Unfortunately, not long after bringing it back, it developed a chip somewhere, which I probably won't be able to find now because it's been a long time since I moved this thing. Yeah, no, I can't see it now. Okay, but there is a chip somewhere on that, so I decided I wouldn't use it, I would just have it as a display item. Some scales there. Yeah, nothing else of any particular interest, I don't think. There's a lot of things on the notice board. Loads and loads of postcards, because I've got one of my friends who, between university and probably about a year ago, travelled the world on a regular basis, but she went to all sorts of countries doing humanitarian work and things like that, and she taught English in China, all sorts of other things, so that's where a lot of these postcards have come from. We've then got, well, there's a picture from my very first year at uni, in the halls we were in. There's a couple of thank yous for attending weddings. And one thank you for being an usher at a wedding, and a couple of awards things from work as well. And of course, wristbands. When Kylie was in town, 2011, I went to see a show there and was in the Splash Zone. And of course, this is from EGX this year, from, well, literally last week. And yeah, I think that's everything of any importance here on this board. Okay, what I'll try and do, just thinking about it, I'll try and show you something from each room, probably once a week, just so you've got an idea of what I have and why I have it. And maybe you'll find it interesting. If you don't, tell me and I'll stop doing it. But we'll see where we go. I seem to say that a lot. We'll see where we go. Oh well. Yeah. So I'll let my tea cook now, and once that's done, I'll show you the finished article. Okay, so I'm obviously doing well at showing you my food today. As you can see, that's an empty plate. I got this far and realised I'd not filmed the completed product. So that's. So I guess that's what happens when you're just starting up on a YouTube channel. You make plans and you forget what you're doing with them. But I do promise I will get better at that. I think it helps keep me in check that I show you what I'm doing. You got to see it cooking at least, so there's a good chance that you will hopefully accept that as what I ate. Quite frankly, it's me I'm cheating if anything goes wrong. It's me who'll start putting the weight back on that I've already lost. So I do promise you I did have the chicken, the jagged potatoes, the peas and the carrots. My rule of not letting anything go to waste really applies strongly, even with things that are not what I normally eat. But yeah, so I will try and be better on that. In the meantime, I am going to head out for a walk in a minute. It is actually now 10:45 at night. But thankfully, it's the weekend tomorrow, so there's no work. I can lie in as long as I like. If I'm late up, it doesn't matter. So I will make sure I get my walk in tonight.